It should be a simple matter. This is not a matter of politics. This is a matter of a humanitarian crisis. And it should be a matter that the government of Burma wants to see its people receive the help that is available to them.
现在各界纷纷慷慨解囊，联合国宣布援助1000万美元，美国和欧盟也各捐300万元，和缅甸军政府最亲近的中国也追加到530万。不过，原本对缅甸进行经济制裁的西方国家，为了救灾一下子投入这么多资金，缅甸军头子到底会用在苦哈哈的灾民身上，还是根本拿去中饱私囊，谁也不知道。
Myanmar has apparently accepted international aid as long as they distribute it themselves. But we are not confident about the way they would distribute it, and the international community isn't trusting this. So they have not accepted direct aid, nor have they accepted the personnel we offered.
缅甸当局救灾慢半拍，法国已经计划要求联合国安理会向缅甸政府施压，不过中国和印尼反对。外界也忧心，当地的基础建设根本无法应付大规模赈灾，黄金救援时间一点一滴过去，救灾真的是刻不容缓。
而这个热带气旋 Nargis 所造成的这个风灾，它并不是只会在缅甸出现，它基本上是整个东半球印度洋里头反圣婴现象的一环。台湾也很可能就在今年，任何一个国家在东半球都可能面对相同的热带气旋。这个热带气旋为什么会造成这么严重的风灾？让我们给大家从气象的角度做分析。
形成于印度洋的热带气旋纳吉斯重创缅甸，造成惊人死伤，到底是什么原因？
This shallow continental shelf means that we have a continental shelf that rises just about 200 meters beneath the sea. So very shallow waters that extend far into the Bay of Bengal. Here is the path of Nargis, meaning the storm churned and these warm, deeper waters got its intensity. And then what happened is as the storm crossed over this narrow continental shelf right here, it allowed itself to kind of pull up the water from this region. And with this extended continental shelf just to the south of Myanmar, there was not enough depth for the water to go, and that's why we saw the water rise so far in this region.
This is the biggest crisis in the history of this country.
不管是纳吉斯或者 Katrina 飓风，这些暴风都是由于洋面温度升高，产生热气和湿气所导致。难道都是全球暖化惹的祸？高尔接受电台访问时，显然认为答案是肯定的。
Even though any individual storm can't be linked to singularly to global warming, we've always had hurricanes. Nevertheless, the trend toward more Category 5 storms, the larger ones, and the trend towards stronger and more destructive storms appears to be linked to global warming, and specifically to the impact of global warming on higher ocean temperatures in the top couple hundred feet of the ocean, which drives convection energy and moisture into these storms and makes them more powerful.
威力强大的暴风就这样沿着缅甸的伊洛瓦底江三角洲进行肆虐，导致哀鸿遍野。
The direction of the water was coming up from the south right along these populated areas. So really it was unfortunate where the storm hits and the topography around this region that caused some of the most death and devastation. We've had storms in the past, Rosemary, where we've seen some of the storms hit further to the north, and we hadn't seen as much in terms of storm surge, but the storm surge with this storm was reportedly to be about 4 meters. That is a very, very high amount of water to come into the region.
纵使天灾不可免，人祸却扮演推波助澜的刽子手。类似强度的暴风固然惊人，但不应该有如此多人丧命。纳吉斯的死亡人数和 Katrina 相比，竟多达100倍以上。
When you get a catastrophe like this, global warming isn't the direct cause, and it really doesn't explain why there's been so much suffering, and that has much more to do with socioeconomic conditions, forecasting systems, lack of evacuation, lack of communication to the populace, and all these other things.
天地不仁，以万物为刍狗。失德失政的缅甸军事统治集团，又让人间平添许多枉死冤魂。
这是缅甸史上，也是过去17年来人类最大的一次风灾。而这个风灾对缅甸的冲击是全面性的，因为自从去年的加沙革命以来，缅甸就和全世界除了中国之外，完全中断了它和国际之间的联系。现在它既需要国际援助，又很害怕国际介入。缅甸的军政府会不会一夕之间崩溃？全国有1半的人都是灾民，到底会有多少人死亡在这一场的整个灾难当中？让我们来看一下相关的历史整理分析。
缅甸军政府东南亚最专制的政权，在1962年的军事政变之后，已经牢牢掌控政局将近半个世纪。2年前悄悄把首都从仰光迁到了中部深山里的奈比多，更加深了它的神秘色彩。即使缅甸出现史上最严重的风灾，军政府的态度依旧让外界摸不着头绪。在缅甸国营的电视台里，看不出灾情对政府的冲击。
Brigadier General Josam met the storm victims at the relief camps open at number 7 and number 8 middle schools and number 2 and number 15 high schools in Laindaya Township on 5th May, where he comforted the victims.
而国际友人的援助似乎也正源源不绝送进来。
International rescue aids have already arrived from Japan at 8:40 a.m., from Bangladesh at 11 a.m., from Laos at 11:05 a.m., from Thailand at 2:39 p.m.
报道里面没有提到军政府对救援组织入境的限制，不过看起来也不需要，因为将军们已经掌握一切。而对于跟官方说法有抵触的报道，他们的批评更是毫不客气。
Foreign correspondents from Western news agencies have entered Myanmar illegally and broadcast fabricated news and incorrect news very often with the help of anti-government associations.
政府最关心的还是星期六的宪法公投。军方说，公投在民众的热切期盼下决定如期举行，而40几个受灾最严重的选区在2个星期后就会补办。
We were absolutely outraged to realize that the regime still wanted to hold this referendum in the midst of all this destruction. They need to understand that the priorities lie in immediate relief efforts.
不过，这个名为民主的公投，实际上是为了巩固军方的政权，强化政治的正当性。根据公投的内容，民运领袖翁山苏姬因为曾和外籍人士结婚，将丧失担任公职的资格。而未来军方在国会里面将拥有1/4的保障名额，同时军政府过去的所作所为也不需接受司法调查。缅甸唯一民主选举产生的领导人翁山苏姬，前后已经被软禁了20年。在西方长期经济制裁下，天然气和矿产丰富的缅甸，如今是东南亚最贫穷的国家。2年前，领导人丹瑞嫁女儿的录影带外流，奢华的场面让人瞠目结舌。去年8月，无预警调高燃油价格，更引爆了震惊国际的加沙革命，却没有动摇军方铁腕镇压的决心。缅甸民众已经对政府不抱希望，只希望政府对付风灾能跟镇压示威一样有效率。
The United States has made an initial aid contribution, but we want to do a lot more. But in order to do so, the military junta must allow our disaster assessment teams into the country.
西方世界期待这场天灾能成为改变缅甸的契机，但是只顾政权不顾民意的军政府抓紧枪杆子不放的立场，显然不会轻易改变。
而台湾的慈济是唯一缅甸政府最早允许进入当地救灾的慈善团体。让我们再来看一下这一次整个热带气旋肆虐的地区，整个热带气旋肆虐缅甸，你所看到的它是从安达曼海所持续进入的。到了缅甸以后，我们看到，因为它旁边有一个叫伊洛瓦底三角洲，这个地方几乎是低于海平面。那么在这个情况里头，当海浪卷起3.5公尺高的巨浪的时刻，它就淹没了整个三角洲，最后也造成了整个这一次这么大的风灾相关的灾害。我们先记得广告。
公敌之王到底在争什么？就是为了一口